Alright, for this task, we're going to open the previous task, which is 10V, and we're going to go to the report of task 10T. So over here, I have got my 10V, and when I copy paste it and I named it with 10W, and then over here, you're going to find there is task 10T. So all you need to do is also copy paste this one and rename it to a new one, which is W, and it is name it as the price per cubic centimeter or per cc. Okay, this is what it is going to show. So what the question paper is asking us. So let's get back again to the question paper. So we're going to display in the bottom of the report the average price per cc, the maximum and minimum price per cc, and the number of the report, number of the items in this report. So let's get back again to our design view, and over here you have the price per cc. So right click on it and you may go to the total and you will find all the functions over here. So we need the average first. You will see that it got added to the bottom or to the report footer. And if you click on report view, it's showing over here. So what we needed to be showing with the label together. So to add any tool you wanted, always go to the design view. You may get also these tools also in other views, but not completely. So it's better always to go to the design view. And then from design view, you will get most of the tools. Then go to the text box and you may draw it over here. Okay, after that, let's write the names. If you want to control each separately, so you got this label and you got the text box. If you want to control them separately, you better hold it from the gray square. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to type the function, which is going to be exactly similar to what I wrote it here or what we got it here. So that's going to be average between brackets. So I want the average of a specific field. As long as that field is already existed, so I need to add it between square brackets. And then now we need to add the exact name of the field, which is going to be per cc. And now let's check it. And here we go. We're getting it. We still need to finish. So here we're going to write the average price per cc. And we need to adjust this in properties. So right click and click on properties, and then go to format and set this as currency. And make sure it is always 2 decimal places. After that, we need to, okay, there is a border over here. If you want to remove it, you have over here the border style. So make it to transparent. Here we go. So we don't need this one anymore. And let's set this one now. Okay, so I'm going to, if you're going to reduce this, then this might affect the view in design view. So can you see it cannot show your functions fully. So unless if you're having any evidence to take a screenshot or something, just expand it, take a screenshot, and then you can adjust it as you like. So for now, I'm going to adjust it back again to be smaller. Let's put it at the bottom of this column, and then I'm going to press and Control B to make it bold, and I'm going to add the same thing to Control B for the label as well. And I will move this one also to be closer. Let's have a look. All right, that's perfect. So let's go for the next point. Next point, we're also asked to add the maximum, minimum, and the number of reports or items in this report. What I mean by number of items is going to be count. So simply, instead of creating and keep formatting them, aligning them, I'm just going to simply click on Shift and select both tools. Now to Control C and Control V for the third, third time and fourth time, 4 times. So change it. This is going to be maximum or max is enough. This is going to be the minimum, and this is going to be counting or count price, okay, or the number of price per Okay, that's count is fine. Now over here we need to change the function. So instead of average, we're going to use maximum. Here, minimum. And the last one we usually use, count. Let me expand all of them so you will be able to see the full form of the function. As you can see, actually it's not full. Okay, so let's have a look over here. As you can see, because I expanded, that's why it's showing like this. So we're getting it, but we want to put it under this column to be better organized. Okay, now it's fine. So we're done with this task. Let's move to the next one in the next video.